Hi everyone, this is my video where I'll be explaining how I got to my final outcome for the material project. The aim of this project is to develop a sustainable organic material or materials that can be used in creating personal protective equipment. I went on to my experimentation. This is where I created 3 variations of biomaterials. The first being a bioplastic, the second being a biosilicone, and the third being a biomat. I then went on to my ideation sketches. This is where I explored the various methods that could be better for the mask, looking into which method is better for using elastic or material straps, which mask is more practical, which mask is more ergonomic, and which position is better for the filter if I had to use one. I came to the conclusion that I would be using 4 single straps that go behind the user's head, as seen as this ideation sketch. Not only does it not cause irritation to the skin behind the user's ear, but it is medically advisable because it secures the mask better to the user's face. I then went into my prototyping. I used clay and paper. The clay mask was successful in the way that they allowed me to learn the ergonomics of a mask. I then went on to my paper prototypes. I have created 2 different templates based off already existing PPE masks, and I've altered them to suit my process for this mask creation as well as fit the user's face better. I then went into my developmental phase. This is where I decided on my biomaterial. I chose to opt for the charcoal bioplastic because it acts as a leather. It's very flexible and can fit to the user's face better. Charcoal also has the added benefit that it draws the bacteria, toxins, and dirt and oil from the user's skin. Therefore, it will reduce pimples rather than causing pimple outbreaks or acne like the previous masks have. The first mask I made, as you can see, I've used my charcoal bioplastic recipe in conjunction with braided straw. These were the steps that I used to creating this. I first measured out my ingredients and poured them into a pot over a gas stove. I then poured my ready-made liquid bioplastic onto a silicone mat and waited 6 hours for it to dry. Once it was dry, I cut it to the template and then fit it to the user's face. I also used another batch of the same bioplastic ingredients to create an adhesive to glue the parts where needed. I then braided my straw and strung them into my mask. This is my second biomaterial mask that I'd made. The first process I tried for creating this mask was building a clay wall and pouring the biomaterial plastic into it. However, as you can see, this did not work. I then went with the first process I used for my first mask, and this was the outcome. These are my in-situ renders for my masks, and this is the general assembly, the exploded view, and my detailed drawing for this first mask. These are my in-situ renders for the second mask. This is my general assembly, exploded view, and detailed drawing for the second mask. My final outcome for this project. I've developed 2 sustainable biomaterial masks that can be used as PPE items. They fit to the user's face and they do not irritate the user's skin.